Hi, I'm Ron Bratton. I'm from here, Odon Christian Church, and I was asked to tell you a little bit of my story. So, I was raised a good kid in a good Christian home, and I turned away from all that when I got involved in playing in bands, and then went to the Navy, and I started in the drinking and all that kind of stuff, and I even when I quit the band and moved back to Indianapolis, I was still involved in playing in bars and doing a lot of stuff I shouldn't be doing. So then in 2005 I had my first stroke, and which should be enough to warn you, but I waited until 2007, had another one, and again I didn't get warned, and in 2009 I had the third stroke, which took away my ability to play guitar, took away my ability to sing, and really caused me to be dejected a lot. And I moved back home, and that caused me to be dejected even more, and I was a really rotten person to be around. But Diane Fisher, I was working on a reunion with her for our class, and she kept inviting me to come to Odon Christian Church, to come to church, and I decided one day I would go because I just wanted to tell her I went. I didn't like it, and I could no longer have to hear her again. The trouble is I liked it. Rod Watson, the coach from USI, spoke, and I was really involved in it. And plus, everybody made me feel so welcome here. And then I broke my hip and my wrist about 3 weeks after I started coming to church, and I thought, well, nobody will care much about that. Instead, the ministers were delivering me DVDs, and people were sending cards, and I just kind of felt at home here at Odon Christian. Well, as most of you know, things went along, and I got involved in FCA, which is Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and I was at a Fellowship of Christian Athletes meeting in Bar Reeve when I had a heart attack and died. And then I had a bunch of other surgeries and had a blood vessel burst, and that killed me, and but I was able to come back. So I'm so thankful this Thanksgiving that I have life to live, that I can get up in the morning and breathe, and that I have people in my life who cared about me even when I didn't care about them or care about myself. So I'm just very grateful for everything that has been given to me that God has granted me, and I'm sure that if I hadn't have turned my life back over to God, that I would not be alive today. So I'm so grateful that God is the kind of God He is, where what I did before didn't matter, but what I'm doing now will always be for the betterment of God.